Alright, so you want to know about the Cookout? Let's talk. And what better way to talk about the Cookout than to show you my favorite clip, probably that I've ever gotten, but for sure that I've ever gotten with the Cookout. And let me set up the situation here. So we've got an objective, it's just me and Micho, and I'm calling all these bug breaches. My intention is to get a very cool orbital napalm barrage. My intention was just to show off like a really cool kill streak, and I didn't notice until I shared this with Micho that I basically used the Cookout this entire time. So let's talk about this. As far as stopping power goes, there's enough. There's enough to keep like these alpha broodlords off me. Like I can keep them at a distance. If you really want to, you can pepper shots into them and kill them with it. But really with the Cookout, I mean, you have a great spray, you're burning things, you're doing fire damage over time. You really just want to hit crowds of things a couple times and kind of keep your distance, and it does exactly that for you. It's a great way of creating space, and creating space is a huge benefit in this game. Especially like if you get surrounded in a situation like this, you're dead, right? So kiting's very important, obviously, but you can't just run the whole time. You need to like funnel them into areas, start shooting them, taking them out. I don't know why that guy's not attacking me, but that's okay. So see that alpha broodlord just gets smacked in the face, and then cool. Now I have all this space between me and the enemies, where 10 seconds ago I was completely surrounded and pretty much gonna die. Mind you, I'm wearing heavy armor here, guys. I'm not meant for running, so that's another benefit. Like, if you have something with enough stopping power to keep off the big enemies, but also enough, I guess, like, area of effect damage to deal with the chaff and the little things, heavy armor is like a blessing. Because if you ever do get hit, it doesn't mean anything. And here it is, you know, I survived my ass off. I did what I could. I got a broken arm. I was out of stims. I was low on ammo. It wasn't looking good for me here. But I was like, no. I'm fighting to the end. I made it this far. This clip is going to look so cool if I make it out of this ugly situation. Thinking I'm Neo in the Matrix, I'm going to dodge into them. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking there. And unfortunately not. Hey, at least I made it out with a left arm. That's nice to know. Okay, here's another thing. Like, patrols are not hard to deal with bug side. They're really not. But it's just so satisfying to just keep your distance and stagger these things. And these little fuckers can get it too. I don't give a shit. One-shot them. One-shotting them's a necessity. If your weapon can't one-shot them, I think that should be the baseline of any kind of primary weapon. It should be able to kill these little shits in one shot. Hey, look at that little fucker. You see him? Hey, dead. Oh, that was nice. Okay, now, have you ever wanted to do a complete flame setup on the bot side? Bug side. It's possible. This is me and Micho just barbecuing a bug breach. We had the flame turrets, we had a flamethrower, we had the Cookout. We were fucking fire starters. We were, what is his name? The Fantastic Four thing? The Human Torch. We were the Human Torches. We were the Torch Brothers. And dude, this was so fun. This is such a cool mission because anytime a bug breach came up, it was like we just sat there and it was like pesticides, man. And then, oh, you want some barbecue charger? Cool. I missed 2 thermites like an idiot, but that's okay. Oh no, I hit the second one. Hell yeah, look at me. I'm good. I'm good at this game. Done. Easy. Moving on. Oh, gotta save Micho because he's always in trouble. Okay, clean it up. Clean it up. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Stop, drop, and roll when you're on fire. That's what you do. You've learned it in middle school, elementary, whenever somebody taught you that, it applies in this game. And that is realism, my friends. It's beautiful. Alright, fine. We can talk about the automatons too, okay? This is by far probably the worst faction for the Cookout, in my opinion. It works for these little chainsaw Edward Scissorhand looking fucks, but you really do need some armor penetration. Like, I'm shooting this thing in its leg, and normally you can shoot the leg a few times, it pops off, the thing's dead, and you move on. But the Cookout is just not doing it. So you really need armor penetrating rounds, which, hello, welcome. The HMG. The HMG embodies everything I dislike about the Cookout. When I play, I like to feel like I'm fucking Rambo. I like to run out there and just and blast things down. And you can't really do that with bots. In bots, you really, if you want to play them correctly, you got to slow down, you got to take some cover, and then you got to like go in. And the Cookout is nice because anything that tries to disrupt your cover, you can deal with and keep them out of that range. but you really can't rely on it for any of the stuff that's really a threat on bot side, which is kind of frustrating. So here I am, just thinking I'm Rambo again, diving into the action. You know, even with a headshot with these Cookout, it took a couple shots to knock that thing out. Unlike the Senator, dude, the Senator, name a better gun than the Senator. I don't think it exists. I think the Senator, I don't even think this is a hot take. The Senator is the best gun in the game. It performs phenomenally on all factions. On all fronts, this gun does some work. I have trouble not bringing the Senator. It just feels way too good. So here's where I think it shines bot front. Like, I can approach this little group of bots and I'm running up to them. I'm ready to fight. I'm not looking for cover, and I'm just spraying into them. I'm staggering the heavier ones. The little ones are kind of falling apart, and, you know, I'm getting some cover. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to jump out and deal with them. I think my brain froze there, and I thought I had reloaded, and I didn't. You know, round reload is awesome, so I should have been able to reload one and then shoot and then dive and do something cool, but I'm an idiot, so that didn't happen. But now let's talk about the Illuminate, or if you're playing with the Italian language, Illuminati. I think that's how they said it. I don't know. That's horrible. I should know. I'm Italian, and I probably fucked that up. Whatever. Okay. So here's a great clip. I mean, dude, the Cookout just shreds these little things. It's not even a joke. It's just so easy. Even my guard dog is like, oh, I'm not gonna help out. I'm just gonna fucking dick off because you got this with the Cookout alone. What is my guard dog for if it's thank you, bud? Okay, yeah, good morning. How's it going, motherfucker? So that clip you just saw is probably one of the things I love the most about this game. So this game is a blend of so many things. The first thing that this game offers is, obviously it's an extraction shooter, that's obvious, but most extraction shooters, you don't also have a horde fighting element to them. And what I mean by horde fighting element is, like, there's certain games like, I would even consider Diablo 4 kind of a horde-esque game. But I'm specifically talking about Space Marines 2, World War Z, maybe even Vermintide. Those kind of games where the intent of the game is for you to get surrounded by enemies, and then you have to shoot or fight your way out of it. You know, and it's normally like a linear map that you go through and complete the objective. And I think Helldivers just blends that genre of game, like a horde shooter and an extraction shooter, so well, because you get a blend of both. You know, if you want more of an authentic kind of extraction shooter feel, I think the bots kind of fill that role. And if you want more a horde shooter feel, I think the bugs fill that. And the Illuminate are kind of right in the middle. They have this healthy balance, right, between like the horde enemies that you want to take out with like rapid fire, like just kind of rounds going off, and then the enemies you want to approach more tactically, like these little radar fuckers, the overseers, and the tripod. And that balance is surely going to get disrupted once new enemies come out, but I hope that it keeps this unique kind of blend of the two factions, because I really appreciate that. So here's a fun clip where my teammate is a fucking idiot, and I can say that because I share a YouTube channel with him. This motherfucker called me in, reinforced me in the middle of battle, bro. But I got the Cookout, so I'm not scared. Just gonna stim up. I'm gonna go for a little jog. Pull out the Senator to deal with this fucker. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm dodging. Pulling out the Cookout. Boom. Bye. And I feel like a Backstreet Boy. Why did I say bye so many times? Okay. We're moving. This guy. Oh, dude, I shot him in the dick. Did you see that? Is that allowed? I should get the fuck out of here before he calls HR. Can you imagine that? The Illuminate call HR because he got shot in the dick? Oh my god. So I thought this was going to be this really cool epic moment. I see the blue light of extraction behind me. Me and my brother are pushing through. We only have 2 minutes. We're out of time. Oh no, a horde of zombies. And then we just start shooting them, and I'm like, oh, there was like 5 of them? That's it? I wish the game threw more of them at you when you were, especially when you were running to extraction, but whatever. Okay, these things. What are these little blue things called? I don't know. The Illuminate batteries that you have to shoot? Cookout's not your weapon for it. Do something else. Throw a thermite on it. Hit it with the Senator. Anything else besides what I'm doing right here. I did this just so I could have the ability to talk to you about it, but as you see, like, I'm just wasting ammo. It's, what am I doing? Completing objectives, but wasting ammo. Alright, my friends, I'm going to send you off with a little wombo combo. I got the orbital napalm barrage going off in the background. I'm just laying into these things with the Cookout, and I'm going to get a nice little kill streak here. And while you watch that beautiful clip, I just want to ask you kindly, if you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and maybe a comment too. That really helps us. I would like to know if you like the Cookout. If you don't like the Cookout, I would also like to know why you don't like the Cookout. Anyways, my friends, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you, and have a good day.